Hey, what's going on, everybody? Back again with another 4K and Blu-ray collection update and unboxing. If you guys don't know me, my name is David, and I review movies here and at CinemaDeviant.com. I started doing this as a way to give people a heads up as to what's coming out now and in the upcoming weeks as far as physical media goes. Now, we have quite a bit to take a look at today. Some really good titles and some titles that I just picked up along the way. First up, we have Dead Wrong. Right here. Now, I don't know much about this movie. I kind of read up a little bit on it. It seems very interesting. The one thing that caught my eye was Rob Schneider. Rob Schneider, I was like, okay, it's a comedy. And this is more of like a crime thriller kind of thing. So I'm really curious about that. I also did see Chet Hanks is in it. Not a huge Chet Hanks fan, but again, totally willing to give it a shot. I've heard a couple of pretty good things about it. So right here, so you can see the artwork here on the cover, and this is just on Blu-ray. There's no DVD included. And then here goes the back here in case you guys want to know what it's about. And then the special features are there as well, which is not many. It just says director's cut, I believe. Let's go ahead and pop this open. All right. All right. So inside we have just the Blu-ray, the standard Blu-ray with some disc art there. I like the fact that, again, there's some disc art in general, but also that it's different from the actual cover there. And then here goes the front, back, and spine for Dead Wrong. And this one is out now from Mill Creek Home Entertainment. All right. So next up is one that I picked up because of my Disney Movie Insiders points. And that is Peter Pan Return to Neverland. So, and I realized I did not have this one. And again, this one is part of the Disney. This is a Disney Movie Club exclusive. So still trying to collect as many as I can anyway. I'm sure I could still probably find, some to pick up after the fact, like on eBay or something like that, or Macari. But fantastic. Again, it's been a while since I've seen this movie, but glad and super happy to revisit it. Here goes the back here, in case you guys don't know what it's about. Usually, sequels to these classic movies aren't so great. This I feel like for me was an exception. I really enjoyed this movie quite a bit. Right here, you have some nice embossing across the front there. Really nice. Then take off the slip. Again, just the same. Open it up. It does have digital copy included. And then your standard Blu-ray, Disney Blu-ray, and Disney DVD as well. And then the front, back, and spine for Peter Pan Return to Neverland. And this one obviously is out now. You can probably find this one really cheap at maybe somewhere like Half Price Books or something like that, I'm sure. Or online, pretty cheap. I've seen a lot of the Movie Club exclusives go for $10, something like that. So if you haven't picked up anything through Disney Movies Insiders, there's always other options. But anyway, glad to put this one into the collection. Next up was actually a Father's Day gift from my daughter, and that is The Walking Dead Dead City Season 1. I just never got a chance to pick this one up. She knows that I love The Walking Dead, so really super happy to add this one to the Walking Dead collection that I do have. I'm only missing I think I'm missing the last season of Fear the Walking Dead and Daryl Dixon. I don't have the first season of Daryl Dixon. But yeah, I really like this show. I kind of thought that I wasn't, and I was like, okay, how are you gonna stretch this out? I feel like they did a pretty good job at telling more of the story, stretching that story out a little further. And I'm excited to see, what's gonna happen next, especially with Negan. Because in the comics, his story arc is a lot different. So yeah, so I'm really intrigued with this show. Let's go ahead and pop this open. Let's see here. All right. So here goes the front here. You can see awesome artwork. I love that artwork right there, that imagery. And then there goes the back, in case you guys don't know what it's about. And then the special features are there as well, which is, it's only a panel, which that's a little bit of a bummer. I wish there was more of like a making of or something to that degree. All right, let's open some just advertisements. And here we have disc 1 and disc 2. Disc 1 has episodes 1 through 3. And then disc 2 has 4 through 6. Right here. And here goes the front, back, and spine for The Walking Dead Dead City Season 1. Out now. Man. Again, I love The Walking Dead. Like, I've been a fan since day one. I still remember the day that it came out because my son was born that year in August, and it premiered in October on Halloween that same year. So Walking Dead is as old as my son. That's crazy. All right, next up, we have a cool release that I am super pumped to check out once again. It's been a bit, and this is one of my favorite movies. It's fun to watch and go back and watch it. And that is Purple Rain. Amazing soundtrack too. Fantastic. 40th anniversary edition. That's crazy to me. 40 years. Dang. This movie came out the year I was born. I didn't believe, yeah. Or no, like the year after or something like that. And it is on 4K Ultra HD. It does have 4K Ultra HD and digital copy. There's no Blu-ray included in this one. But fantastic. Love the artwork. Again, it's iconic. And then here goes the back here. It has what it's about and all the special features as well. That's really cool. All right. And pop this open. It does have digital copy. And then a nice purple disc. You know what? I ain't even mad at it. I'm not mad that there's no disc art or nothing fancy or anything like that. Just plain purple works. That works for me. That's cool. And then here we have the front, back, and spine for Purple Rain on 4K Ultra HD. And this one is out June 25th from Warner Brothers Home Entertainment and Studio Distribution Services. But phenomenal movie. If you have not seen it, definitely check it out. It's one you have to at least see once in your life. Next up, we have a movie that I've never heard of, and it intrigued me right when I saw it. And I was like, okay, I gotta check this one out. And that is The First Slam Dunk on Blu-ray. And the biggest thing that intrigued me is that it's a basketball movie, but it's an anime. And that's why I was like, I don't think I've ever seen something like that before. So again, right off the bat, it intrigued me. I was like, all right, I got to check this out. I still have not watched it yet, but I've heard nothing but good things about it. And I think this is going to be on my watch list for tonight. Definitely. But man, if you guys have seen this or heard about it, let me know in the comments. because I hadn't heard about this one at all, and it just sounds super cool, and the art, the animation looks amazing to me. There goes what it's about, and then the special features are there as well. Really cool. Let's go ahead and pop this one open. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna make a point to watch this one today. Man. I mean, you don't see things like that as long as, or as far as I know, you don't really see things like that very often. Okay, cool. It came with some stickers. This was the stickers that he was talking about on the front of the slipcover here. Really cool. And then here we have the Blu-ray disc right here. Awesome. Basketball disc right there. And then it does have some artwork in the interior. That's cool. Plain and simple. Nothing too crazy, but again, just the extra effort of putting in some interior artwork. I love that. Really cool. All right. And then here goes the front, back, and spine for the first Slam Dunk. And this one is out June 25th from G Kids and Shout Studios. Fantastic. Again, if you guys have seen this or heard about it or anything like that, let me know in the comments. I'm very, very intrigued by this one. Next up is a movie that I actually just saw a couple days ago. And I had been wanting to see it, and it came in the mail, and I was like, okay, I definitely have to put everything down, check this one out. I heard tons of great things about it, and that is Monkey Man on 4K Ultra HD. Does that 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray and digital copy included? And this is the directorial debut of, I believe it's, directorial debut of Dev Patel, which that intrigued me, along with the fact that they were like, it's a fast-paced action movie, very similar to like John Wick. I was like, okay, I'm there. Like, you don't have to say anymore. I'm good. I want to watch this one. And it truly was. Like, it was so good. It was, I mean, it does have your typical, like, revenge plot tropes, I guess. But the fact that this is his directorial debut impressed me even more so. It was done so much like a very experienced director. I know, being in front of the camera maybe gives you a little bit of insight what goes on behind the camera, but this was so intricately shot and done where, I mean, this guy directed it and he was a star of it. That in itself kind of blows my mind, how you can pull double duty like that and still pull off a really good fast-paced action movie. Amazing. I don't want to spoil too much or anything like that, but it delivers. I'll just say that. It totally delivers. Highly, highly recommend checking this one out. And along with the movie, they sent over this cool little promotional matchbook, as you can see there. You'll understand that if you watch the movie. It does have a little logo on the back and actual matches inside. So that's pretty cool. Again, I love these little extras, these little knickknacks like that come along with some of the promo copies. But fantastic movie. Highly recommend checking this one out. There goes the back there, in case you guys don't know what it's about. And then the special features are there as well. All right. Pop this one open. It does have digital copy. And then here we have the Blu-ray copy over here on this side. 4K copy on this one. It does have some disc art here, which is essentially the cover. Really nice. And then here goes the front back in spine for Monkey Man. And this one is out June 25th from Universal Studios Home Entertainment and Studio Distribution Services. Fantastic. And again, really great movie. I had a fun time watching that one. All right, next up, we have a animated series that I love so much. I was really excited for this one. And it's been a while since I've watched it, so I cannot wait to binge this like completely. And that is Dexters Laboratory, the complete series. So cool. Like, I love this show when I was younger. And it was just a good watch. It was just fun to just throw on and just have in the background, or, you know, just watching binge watch on a Sunday or something. I used to do that a lot when I was younger. But fantastic. This one is out June 25th as well from Warner Brothers. But lovely release. I love the artwork for one, and that it's a slipcover, and you can take that off and pop that back on, and it, you know, kind of looks like part of him. There goes the back there, which is literally his back, and shows you what it's about, and it says all 6 seasons right there. Fantastic. Oh man. Okay, let's pop this open because I cannot wait. Now, I'm sure there's going to be some people that are going to ask the question, well, if it's a complete series, does it include the band episodes? No, it doesn't. Unfortunately, it doesn't, because I was wondering the same thing, and I had to kind of look it up, and yeah, they're still in the vault, so to speak. It doesn't include those. You'd have to look up what those episodes are about, but yeah, they're not included in the set, just FYI. But it's an awesome set nonetheless, and I cannot wait to throw these on. I don't think my son has ever seen Dexter's Laboratory, so now's the chance. And here we have all the discs here, which, oh my god, it's amazing. Okay, so it does come in this funny case. We'll take a look at that in a moment. Does have an episode guide, which is always handy. I love these. Shows all the episodes, all the seasons, all the discs there. So that's really useful, especially if you just want to go straight in as to a certain episode. So, all right. So it does come in this case, this fold-out case. It's not attached at all. So you do have a detachable kind of a situation here, where it looks like some of the discs fell out. That makes it a little funky, but that's okay. Let's see, nonetheless, let me see here if I can get this straightened out so we can go through them real quick. But yeah, let me see. This is okay. So let's do this way. All right. So we have season 1, disc 1 and disc 2. Let's try to see if we can skim through this pretty quick. Season 2, disc 1, disc 2. And season 3, disc 1 and disc 2. Let's see here. Season 4, disc 1 and disc 2. Season 5, disc 1 and disc 2. And then season 6, disc 1 and disc 2. Now this does make it a little funky, I will say, but I wonder why they did it like this way. And it does have like some sort of attachment here. I wonder if it attaches in somehow, or no, these attach to each other. That's why this clip is here. But anyway, yeah, so it just kind of sits in there just like that. Like I said, it does make it a little funky, but you know, it's like I said, it's a really cool set. Nonetheless, cannot wait to binge this. Really, really cool. And like I said, this one is out June 25th from Cartoon Network and Warner Brothers Home Entertainment. Fantastic. All right, next up we have a really great movie. This is another recommendation to you guys, and if you have not seen it, and that is American Fiction. Had a really great time watching this one. It's as funny as if you've seen the trailers, it's just as funny, if not more. But it has a social commentary to it, obviously. But it's just so very witty and quippy. And Jeffrey Wright, like, he seriously knocks it out of the park, for sure. And so does Sterling K. Brown. Like, they are amazing in this movie. Highly recommend checking this one out. Here goes the back here in case you guys don't know what it's about. All right, let's go ahead and pop this one open. I feel like this one should have gotten more awards than what it did, but amazing movie nonetheless. Right, does have digital copy, and then here we have the standard Blu-ray disc here for American Fiction, and here you have the front, back, and spine for American Fiction, and this one is out now from Warner Brothers Home Entertainment and SDS, Studio Distribution Services. But again, fantastic movie. It's really, really good. There's a lot. There's one moment in the beginning of the movie that kind of steamrolls the whole plot. That I feel like you go back I would go back and look at it again, and I was like, okay, this was obviously needed for the story to progress, but kind of a shame also. You'll, once you see it, or if you've seen it, maybe you know what I mean. Next up is another pickup from Disney Movie Insiders, and this is The Parent Trap, the yellow border Disney Movie Club exclusive here. This is the original Parent Trap. I love this movie so much. It's been a long time since I've seen this one, but this still is one of my favorite, along with the remake with Lindsay Lohan. But fantastic. Glad to have this one in the collection as well. I think this one makes it my second or third yellow border Disney exclusive. Fantastic. Just gonna pop this open. Right. Then here we have digital copy there. And the standard Blu-ray right here for The Parent Trap. And the front, back, and spine for The Parent Trap, the Disney Movie Club exclusive. I think they are still available on the website. If you have any additional points that you want to redeem, I would say do it now, because I think the time frame is starting to dwindle. Next up is another complete series that my wife and I started watching, never got to finish. Perfect Opportunity now. I don't think that we have that much left remaining in the show. That's Manifest. It's a very intriguing show. I feel like there was a time frame where there was a lot of these type of shows coming out almost at the same time that had to do with like a missing plane and then it coming back. This one was one of the ones that intrigued me, though. One of the, I guess, I don't want to say better ones, but one of the ones that had like a twist to it that intrigued, that pulled me in a little bit more. But fantastic. Can't wait to finish this one up. my wife saw it and she was like, "Oh, okay, now we can finish it." And I was like, "Yeah." I was like, "I think it'll give us the the push to finish it all." Here's the back there, in case you guys want to see what it's about. Let's go ahead and pop this one open. And this one is out on DVD. Let me see if I can find my pin here. Right. All right. So I think this one might have that same type of case as Dexters Laboratory, which is, again, it's a little bit of a shame, because I really do like the big book type of case. Just the way the discs are set up is not practical. I'll say that. Let's go ahead and open this up. And yeah, we do. We have the same kind of case here, but let's take a look at the episode guide here, which, again, I love that they do this. I love that they include it either like this or in a little sheet there, because if you want to go to a specific episode, all you have to do is just scan through it really quick and then boom, you're there. All right. And it does have this type of case again. So this is season 1, disc 1 and disc 2 right here. Let me see here. Season 1, disc 3, and season 1, disc 3 and disc 4. Season 2, disc 1 and disc 2, and then season 2, disc 3 and disc 4, and season 3, disc 1 and disc 2 on this side, and season 4, disc 1 and disc 2, and season 4, disc 3 and disc 4 on this side. So let's see here. Yeah. Yep. Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to make sure that this is why it makes it a little harder to kind of get through it a little bit, but love the fact that, again, I'm going to finally be able to finish this show. It's been a good needed thing to get through this, because I cannot stand when I start a show and then, say, another show or another movie or something gets in the way, and then I completely just like stop watching it, and I'm like, oh man, I got to get back to watching it. This makes the perfect sense to go ahead and pop this open and throw in some discs and binge watch it, the whole series. Anyway, fantastic show. I actually really like this show quite a bit, and if you're into mystery, kind of like Lost and things like that, you'll dig this show, definitely. And this one is out now from Warner Brothers Home Entertainment and Studio Distribution Services. All right. Lastly, we have another complete series, and this one takes me back quite a bit. I used to watch this show on, believe it would come out on Nick at Night, back when I was younger. And I started watching it because I think my mom walked in one time and it was on TV, and she was like, "Oh, I remember this," and da da da. And then she pointed out that this is where a certain someone got their start. So I was like, "Oh, okay, cool." So I started watching it, and it just became a thing that I would always throw it on, and that is Welcome Back, Kotter, the complete series, right here. And that certain someone is John Travolta, right there. So, again, I used to always have such a good time watching this one and checking this one out. And it was like an old school version of, like, say, Saved by the Bell, that kind of thing. And it's funny because I think this show was only on for like a handful of seasons, if I remember correctly. I'll have to see inside, but it felt like it went on forever. Like it had like 20 seasons. And that was because I was probably watching reruns and didn't even realize it back in the day. Here goes the back here, in case you guys don't know what it's about. And the main catchphrase of John Travolta was, "Up your nose with a rubber hose." Vinnie Barbarino. Alright, and this looks like it does have that same type of case as we've already seen. Let's check this out and see. Yeah, sure enough, it does. Has all the seasons there, and the discs and episodes and things like that for the interior artwork as the episode guide. It's really cool. And then here we have, oops, there it goes. There goes one disc. And we have all the discs here. Let's go ahead and just pop that back on. All right, so season 1, disc 1 and disc 2, right here. Season 1, disc 3 on this side, and then season 2, disc 1, and season 2, disc 2 and 3 on this side. And there's already some discs wanting to come out. Hold on. And then we have season 3, disc 1 and disc 2, and then season 3, disc 3. Season 4, disc 1, and season 4, disc 2 and disc 3. Again, not the ideal setup for a complete series, but this is probably just their way of like easy, you know, putting it all together and things like that in a set. But yeah, love this show. I know my mom's gonna totally want to watch this and revisit this. It's been quite a bit since I've seen this, so this will definitely be a treat to pop this back on. It'll take me back to whenever I was a kid watching this one, and you know, as reruns. But really cool show. I would say, you know, give it a shot. At least one episode, you'll get what I'm talking about when I say it was like Saved by the Bell, just, you know, like in the 70s. And things like that. But anyway, that's all I got for you guys today. Thank you guys so much for checking out this video and sticking it through this whole way. Please give this video a big thumbs up. If you dug it or found it informative in any way, don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well, because I will be coming back with more videos as always. And with all that being said, we'll catch you next time.